Hello everyone, Step43 here, and
It's
welcome
just
to another
freaking sat
family
down.
Q&A on Friday.
In the
Again.
20 and the 16.
And I'm just playing as Pixie.
In the 20 and 16 today, I always forget. Today is January 15th. 20 and the 16. We're coming back at you live with another Q&A on Friday.
He took my phone. Tell him to give it back.
It matches his eyes.
Pixie, Pixie, Pixie.
So at any rate, guys, I still get a lot of people who will comment in the comments of the Q&A and say things like, how do I submit a question? I think I've been pretty good for the last 30 Q&As in saying that if you guys would like to submit a comment or question to have a chance to be part of the Q&A on Friday,
in the comments.
leave it in the comments below. I still get people that ask on Twitter. We just have no way of really filtering the Twitter stuff right now. We just get so many questions in the comments. So just know that we are just answering questions in the comment section of the actual YouTube video. Because I actually had somebody on Twitter say, hey, so can I comment on any Q&A video? I'm like, no.
Just
Well,
so this week's Q&A, I will pull questions from it for next week.
Yeah, we don't go back. Once this video is done and then the next one comes, we don't go back through the past 30 of them and pick questions again. You comment on the most recent Q&A and then we pull questions from that one.
I think at this point, it's gonna happen anyways. So I think you should just throw it.
Or you can shut up. First question.
Just saying. All right, first question comes from, Irving Reyes. Hashtag Ask Snapple. What would you do if you turned into Miley Cyrus?
Okay, so I was on the call with my friend. We were looking through the Q&A questions, and I saw like 10 of these. 10 of the same questions.
So what would you do if you turned into Miley Cyrus? I think I'd climb on a wrecking ball and swing around all day.
That's weird.
I wouldn't do what she's doing now.
There you
You
go.
wouldn't be twerking?
On
She's not
stage.
twerking in general.
Yeah. Next question from Heather Marks. Pixie, favorite animal?
Dolphin.
Tyler, favorite peasant?
Me.
Himself.
Bear. Bear, favorite game? Mafia 2. As of now, Mafia 3's coming. Love you guys. Tyler, you are cute. Snapple, you're adorable. Pixie is funny and pretty. Bear, you suck.
Why'd you skip over me,
not what it
man?
says.
I just wanted to get a reaction in it.
Why'd you skip over me, man?
It's ruined.
Oh,
Boy.
sorry.
I need to
Fine,
get.
I don't even care. Next question.
No, it says, Bear, you are awesome and cool. And Snapple, favorite family member.
I don't even want to answer that next question.
Why would you take it out on the next person? Because I skipped over you.
Actually, that's...
Next question.
You asked this question before.
Robloxical-
Bear and Pixie equal one family member.
Robloxical Popsicle. That's a really cool name, by the way. Snapper. What brand is your glasses? I'm dying to know. Thanks.
The kind
We
you see out
checked the
of-
bands and I don't see a brand. And for some reason, I want to say they're either Kenneth Cole or
They're made in China.
they're Diesel. I don't remember. We got them at Costco, so
Yeah.
would you keep your hands to yourself?
This is
There
the
you go.
cost you pay for sitting next to
This
me.
is why I don't want to sit by him again.
This is why I don't sit next to him. So, next question. So, unfortunately, Robloxical Popsicle.
We're not
it
sure.
comes out.
I'm not 100% sure what her glasses are. So.
Sorry. All I know is that we bought them at Costco, and so yeah.
Next question comes from a Keenan Riley. Ask Valentina, would you rather be a dog or a cat?
I don't know. Cats get to sleep a lot, so I think I'll go with cat.
And do you think anime is stupid?
Well, I think you're stupid for asking that question.
That's not nice. Apologize. Apologize.
I'm sorry.
You're not stupid.
Next question from a Christopher McPherson.
Look at Ben's
What
watch.
sports did Bear and Tixie do when they were younger?
Well,
Baseball.
you did like
No.
baseball.
I played
and
baseball for
paintball.
4 or 5 years. I did play paintball for a couple of years.
Back in the.
I did,
BMX racing.
I did BMX racing. I did dirt bike racing and riding. I did street bike for a while.
Well, didn't you just have an eventful life?
I didn't get to play sports. My parents didn't love me enough to sign me up for sports.
You know what's bad is her mother watches it, so she's gonna get a phone call. What the hell are you talking about?
No,
I can
in
see
all
it
honesty, in all honesty,
I can see it now.
I
Mark
know.
my words.
My mom's gonna call and yell at me. But in all honesty, I wanted to do gymnastics, but we couldn't afford it, and I wanted to.
You're still gonna get a call. You already screwed yourself.
That's all right. And
Look.
I tried for basketball, but I wasn't very good at it.
Crap.
The closest thing I did was for a while I was on an outrigger canoe team
Canoe team.
in Hawaii. And we used to have to. It was an outrigger canoe. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, and we used to have to carry the canoe. We would go down the canal out to the ocean, but there was a certain part where the canal met up with the ocean that if the tide wasn't in, we actually had to lift, and it was like 5 other girls and me, and we'd have to lift like this 400-pound canoe, and we'd have to run it out to the ocean, and it sucked.
Hi guys, my name is Pixie Nuts, and I race canoes.
It was fun. Don't judge.
Next question comes from Tidepool. What would you do if you were still shopping in a store, then without any notice you get locked in?
Well, you're
Sleep
gonna
in the
survive. There's a
I think
bed.
that would be actually kind of cool.
It
to hang out.
depends on what store it is.
That is true. Like if it was something like a,
Because Walmarts don't close, so you can't exactly.
Here they don't close. They're 24 hours here, but in a lot of places they do close.
I think it'd be kind of cool. I think it'd be kind of cool to get locked into like a sporting goods.
I was gonna say
store.
like Cabela's or something like that.
Cabela's would be pretty cool. to
I'd be
get
the
locked
guy that
into.
would run around like a bear head on my head and just run around the store and just go. "Rrrr."
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Look,
I don't know that I would do anything. I
Look
just
at
kind of
it.
hang out.
Taryn, if you're watching this, stop texting.
look at it. Look at it. Look at
Next
that.
question from an Aaron Derby. Bereghost, can you play Minecraft?
No.
I've tried. Like literally, me and Tyler have spent countless hours trying to find like multiplayer mods so we can all play. I mean, I can probably easily find something by myself to play because it's a lot easier. But I'd really want to play with all of us. But I
Just
don't know.
vanilla Minecraft is kind of.
Yeah.
We're working on
you
it.
have to
We're
do
trying to
something
find
modded.
something to do Minecraft oriented.
I mean, I think
so.
it'd be fun to do a vanilla playthrough just because there's a lot of new stuff that we haven't done. But
Trixie, keep loving unicorns.
Who wants to go?
I will. Thank
Snapple,
you.
I hope your arm is better.
unfortunately,
And hashtag baby cakes. Call me a peasant.
This is the collarbone. This is the
They want to be called a
collarbone.
peasant.
no.
Yeah, this is the
Why?
collarbone.
Everybody.
That still feels nasty though.
You see what
can
you've
still
done,
feel where it's
Garney?
broken.
You've turned our thing
Hey,
into
quit
a
touching it.
global.
It's nasty. Like goes straight in.
Like, I don't even.
Next question.
Don't listen to me.
Red Ghost Games, Bear. Do you got any advice for new YouTubers? Also, thanks for the like on Instagram.
Sorry, we don't got any
Well, you're
advice.
welcome. As far as advice for new YouTubers, the only advice I can honestly say is to pick 1 to 2 specific games. And there's a lot of major streamers. Tyler can even vouch for this. There's a lot of streamers out there that'll say this. Pick 1 to 2 games and mainstream those only until you get yourself a following, whether it's DayZ or whether it's FIFA
Minecraft.
Soccer or Minecraft, whatever it is. Build an audience off of that. Then once you've got a large audience, then you can start playing what you want. There's a
Because
lot
you're
of,
gonna have people that are gonna sit there and watch you for the games that you like. Like streamers, like for Summit, he started on CS:GO and he started branching off on like H1Z1 and stuff like that. But you build your following off of that, and then you have the people who will come and watch you just for like Counter Strike, and the people who come to watch you for you in any other game you play.
Yeah, because I still get that myself. Like even having over 600,000 subscribers, I get people that go, "I'm only subbed to you for Roblox. Why don't you play more of that?" Or "I'm only subbed to you for your LSPDFR." Or "I'm only subbed to you for family game night stuff." And I get people that'll say stuff like that. But what happened is I established an audience based on a certain handful of games, and then I started, kind of playing. But even from the beginning, I was playing everything. I just kind of decided to do what I wanted. I was playing.
Minecraft,
No,
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. I was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare first.
That was his first video.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
doing that, and then when Mafia 2, I started playing that. Like I played a little of everything with doing family stuff on the side.
Another thing I want to kind of add in there is, stick with it. You got to stay dedicated to it.
It's not something that happens overnight by any
No,
means. It took
no.
me a good solid year before I had a couple thousand people following. And then once you get those first couple thousand people, then it kind of starts to trickle away from there. So it's really not something that's going to happen. There's been a lot of YouTubers that I've talked to, you know, large and small, that immediately had the mentality. You can't have the mentality, and I can't stress this enough, you can't go into it expecting to be the next PewDiePie and make millions of dollars and whatever that guy makes. I can only imagine what that guy makes, but I just, you know, you can't go into it expecting money. You can't go into it only wanting it to be a full-time career. There's a few people that I've talked to that have had that mentality of, well, I started YouTube and I'm going to make it a full-time career. It's like, well, it's good to have a goal and an ambition, but it's definitely not something to go into and expect it to happen. I did it. I worked 40, 50, 60, and upwards of even 80 hours a pay period of a full-time job, and then coming home and recording a single video or something on the side. I did that for
Years.
several years. Yeah. 2 or 3 years I was doing that until it finally took off, and then I decided to start doing YouTube as a full-time career. So
And even that was, you know, it was a leap of faith to do that as well.
it still is a leap of faith. Every day is a leap of faith with YouTube, because it could be another 6 months, it could be a year, and then people are like, you know, I'm just not really watching the videos anymore, and they don't really like it, or somebody else comes along, or YouTube in general just ends up tanking and nobody watches it, and everybody starts watching Twitch, or a new program comes out, or something, you know, you never know. So the best advice I can give you is to pick a game or two, stick with that. Once you build an audience, then branch out from there.
I'd suggest not picking Minecraft, because Minecraft's been out for a while and you never know when that game's going to die. That game's been out for freaking 20 years.
Well, you never know.
Yep.
You
Pick
never
whatever
know.
you want, and
I feel like it's
go
kind
from
of
there.
exhausted, so.
Next question comes from a kitty cat lover 101. Ask Bear, do you like rock and roll? Yes, I do.
What's rock and roll?
Tell Pixie, I made a unicorn in Minecraft for you.
Oh, that's awesome.
She just screenshot it and tweet it out.
Yeah, screenshot it and tweet it out to me. I'd love to see it.
At PixieDoes423 is her Twitter.
Yep.
Ask Valadin, call me a peasant, then explain why I'm a peasant.
You're a peasant, and because you commented.
Snapple, you're my favorite.
Yay.
Wow, that's 2 now we've had being favorites. To the FGN crew, recently my cousin's grandmother passed away and my grandpa is in the hospital. I watch your videos and they make me happy. I love the Who's Your Daddy series, by the way. Keep up the good work. Well, I'm glad you like that, because we just recorded like another 3 episodes of that.
Because we finally fixed my FPS.
Yeah, we fixed his FPS. You want to know what it was? Was his graphics driver was not updated. He's like, I've been wondering what that question mark thing is down there in the update section. So needless to say, he updated it, and wow, would you look at that? All of his games are fixed. We haven't played Dead Realm yet, though. We're actually going to record some more Dead Realm. He used to always say that he would get dropped frames in there, so I'm thinking that maybe that'll fix it too, but we'll see.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Next question.
And we're sorry about your grandpa and your cousin's
Yes.
grandma,
Yes.
but you know, thank you for the wonderful comment.
Next question from a Mick Alexander Gaming. What age do you recommend for paintball? Any age.
I'm sorry.
Any age I recommend. You're playing with fire, boy. Any age I recommend for paintball.
You.
Obviously, you know,
Seriously,
if they're
good
too
back
young, then, you know, there's obviously, you know, I think they're called Splat Masters, which is like a spring-loaded style paintball gun you can probably start off with anybody under 10. But in all honesty, if they're 10 and above, I think they're okay. You know, obviously you'll want to dress them in some thicker clothes, you know, like some pants and maybe, you know, something over that, and a sweatshirt or two, something like
I think
that.
it also just depends on the person too.
I
mean,
think
if they're
you should just-
capable of handling
Their pain tolerance.
their pain tolerance, if they're able to take a good hit,
Yeah.
then, you know, and some younger kids are able to take
I would
hits
definitely
like that.
recommend it at least 10 years old.
Yeah,
and going from
I'd
there.
say that's a
Because
pretty
there are
safe
some kids that I've
recommendation.
seen on the field where he gets hit once and he's out there rolling around crying like his arm just got ripped off. Then you have other kids that we play with almost every weekend, like Stefan, for example. I think he's probably between 10 and 12. I don't know his
I've seen
exact.
him get freaking lit up.
Yeah,
before.
and he just walks away from it, you know. And Brianna, she's
Heck,
gotten.
I've lit him up.
She's 12 years old and she's gotten railed up by a few tournament players, and you know, I mean,
It just depends on the
yeah.
person and their
I
pain
think you should go out
tolerance,
there and
and
play in your underwear.
they will if you will.
I'll do it.
and I'll film it. Next question from a Quentin Carey. Hashtag Ask Valadina, Snapple, and Pixie. Sorry, Bear, I already know this. What is your favorite color? I wonder what mine is.
My favorite color is pink.
Clear.
Your favorite color is clear.
No, it's blue.
Black.
Like her soul.
Is death a color?
My two favorite colors are black and blue.
Or I thought it was black and white.
Black and blue.
Oh,
It's always been black.
that's a bruise.
Well,
Favorite color? Bruise color.
That was a little disturbing.
Next question.
Bruises can be green sometimes.
That is true. Next question from a legit gamers. Hashtag Ask Pixie. If you could replace here with a celebrity.
I think they mean bear.
If you could replace Bear with a celebrity, would you, and who would it be?
No, I like bear.
No, I'd
I'll
replace
keep
him.
she would probably replace him with Channing Tatum.
Or Matthew McConaughey, or Brad Pitt, or hold on.
Gerard Butler.
I'd replace him with Ariana Grande.
Gerard Butler.
No, what's the soccer player that you like? Not Ronaldo, but the other guy.
David Beckham.
Yes.
He's
Isn't
a
he
hottie.
dead?
No.
I'm joking.
He quit. He doesn't play soccer
He
anymore.
retired.
I know he retired.
Wow.
It's you know, that's my fault for trying to make a joke.
Hashtag
wasn't that
Ask
funny.
Baby
It was
Cakes.
stupid.
Baby Cakes, listen.
Who is
Rate
this?
from 1 to 3. 1 being your favorite, 3 being your least favorite. Nike.
Wait, why would it go
Nike,
up this way?
Adidas, and Puma.
I didn't get a chance to.
Nike, I'd say 1. Adidas it'd have to be 2, and Puma had to be 3. And the only reason why Puma's 3 is because I've never used any of their products ever. Nike's always been my go-to.
Brianna, why do you always yell? And do you have anger issues?
Yeah. She
Why
does.
did you choose this question?
Well, I choose to
Because I
put it back in.
can you! Next question.
Oh, okay. Bear, will you guys come to Ohio? I would love to meet you guys. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. You have inspired me to become a YouTube, and hopefully when I start, might be able to meet Baby Cakes. Love you guys. I would eventually like to travel to every state just to say for one I've been there. And
Ohio's
then
still a state.
obviously, whenever we do get to these particular states, I will obviously, we'll tweet and say, hey, we're in Ohio and we're going to be at this location, and so forth. I usually do that everywhere we go. We're actually going to be going to Texas here in 2 weeks. So I'll tweet out and say, hey, we're here at this particular location in Texas if anybody's in the area and wants to come meet us. So,
But as of right now, we don't have any plans of going to Ohio anytime soon. But
not unless
hopefully
there's a cool paintball tournament or something. Or
I forgot Ohio existed.
Well,
Just like Rhode Island.
You're so rude.
No, I'm being serious. Like, you never think about Ohio. Like,
But
it's
if
like,
we ever-
no,
if
I'm
we
breaking
ever-
news, like Ohio. I was like,
you obviously don't know a lot about college because Ohio State is like always talked about.
oh, well, I don't.
You're just a freaking peasant, is all
No,
it
it's
is.
like Rhode Island. Like, I'm being serious.
Next question, and Jennifer Setzer. Hey, I love your vids. I started watching you ever since I got homeschooled, and I lost my friends, but when I saw you, I felt like I got my friends back. But this question is for Valadin. If there are queen beds and king beds, do you get the peasant bed?
Yeah, the best one of them all.
The peasant bed's like a pile of hay on the ground with a bucket next to
Yes,
it.
he has a peasant bed.
I sleep on anything, so.
Yeah.
True.
Next question from a Schmer Jack. I'm guessing that's how I said that right.
Sure.
Brianna,
Schmer.
how excited are you for Attack on Titan Season 2?
Not very.
No?
I kind of think they should have left it where it left, like Annie inside the ground.
Just saying.
Technically.
She's in a crystal. Shut up.
Next
Very-
question. Roblox with Tyler. Roblox with Tyler. Pixie, would you rather have a real unicorn or be pretty for the rest of your life? By the way.
So what you're implying is that she's not already pretty.
By the way, have been here since 59,000 subscribers. I'm all the way.
I got you, by the way, Tyler. You're a peasant.
59,000. That's a long time ago. Thank you for staying with us that long and bearing with.
Oh, it's so long ago.
So, would you rather have a real life unicorn or be pretty for the rest of your life? You're already pretty, so I think you should go with the unicorn.
I think I would go with the unicorn because I don't think anybody can be pretty for all their life. I mean, you age and
You know Garney's gonna get that, right?
I hope so. I love seeing the pictures.
Can I
you
just
guys-
real quick, because every single time our clock goes off in a video, everybody always makes comments. Just so you guys know, that music you're hearing in the background is our clock.
Our beautiful
We have a clock that it's like, think of it as like a grandfather clock where every hour it plays
Except
the
for
music,
it's like-
plays a little song, but it's only like a fraction of the
I was gonna
size.
say,
And about
And it hangs on the wall,
and about
I don't know
$5,000
how you got a
cheaper.
grandfather clock from it
and
when it's like
it
the size.
spins around like the little
It's the size of my butt.
the
Yeah,
little numbers like
spin around.
separate, and it all spins around. There's crystals inside of it. It's really pretty, but that's what you guys are hearing. So just an FYI.
Next question from a LaRon Johnson. Snapple, are you a tomboy?
I wonder.
She's a boy in general.
She's very much a tomboy. She doesn't like anything girly. She doesn't like to do girly things.
Yeah, she plays paintball and like, you know, there's not very many girls that do that. And our last and final question of our Friday Q&A on Friday comes from a Shama Hada. Hashtag Snapple and Pixie. Would you rather to live with a unicorn with wings or fly and be a Supergirl?
Neither.
Really? I'd rather be a Supergirl.
Neither.
Well, you're boring.
Neither.
I'd totally be a Supergirl.
I'd take the freaking unicorn.
The unicorn would be awesome, but I think it'd be pretty cool to fly and be Supergirl and save people and fly around the world.
It didn't
Oh,
say
save
anything
people.
about that.
I was gonna
It's-
say.
But that's what Supergirl does.
You already are a Supergirl. You're just cool. You're super, and you're a girl. It doesn't say anything about having powers and flying. And
It did
say
Supergirl.
say.
Is like Superman's sidekick.
No.
you're just a sidekick. Then
Sidekicks don't have powers.
I was gonna say you're
What
like
was that?
you're like
You want to
Robin.
fly and be a
What was that movie?
supergirl.
Superhero. It was like they were superheroes and they were in high school or whatever.
Superhero.
Sky High.
Sky High. That's what it was.
Superhero high school and look in the sky and
Sky.
All right,
And They
guys.
were getting like
Well,
they were getting chosen as whether they were going to be a hero or sidekick.
sidekick.
all right, guys. Well, that,
Oh, you just grinded my weenus into the table.
that concludes and wraps up our next Friday
Freaking
Q&A
peasant.
on Friday. Tyler's gonna have to go bandages. Oh, his fingers back together. Thank you guys for watching, and always, as I said in the beginning, if you guys would like to leave a comment or a question, do so in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next Friday.
Bye.